Today's video is going to be a little bit different from my normal videos because today we are going to talk about my university results, and I'm sure some of you guys are curious as to what I got in university. So if you want to find out, then be sure to continue watching this video. Hey guys, Victoria here and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on my university results, the big review, and I'm going to be talking about my course and how I like it, my favorite and most hated subjects and stuff like that. By the way, here's a fun fact. I did not plan this video out. This is quite spontaneous, so there is no plan. Like usually when I film my videos, I would have planned it out already, but this time there's no plan, so this video might be all over the place. So as some of you guys might already know, I did foundation in science. I did it from July last year and it lasted until August this year, so over a month ago. So I'm currently on a break before my degree program starts, and the way my university released my foundation results is they will upload it online. So we have a student portal and there is a section that says exam results, so they will release the results whenever they like. So there is never an exact date for the result. For the past 2 semesters, they don't have any exact release date for the results, so you will just have to wait. And my batch actually have a group chat together, so everyone doing foundation in science are in that large group chat. So whenever the results are up, there's always just someone who says, guys, the results are up, and that's when the rest of us check. I'm sure some of them actually check every single day, but I'm not one of those people. I just wait for other people to announce it to me. Little fun fact is that I actually planned to do a live reaction video. I wanted to open my results like live and let you guys see my reaction, because like those reaction videos are all over YouTube and I wanted to do that also. But then a few days ago, this text message came in our group chat and I knew that the results were up, and I was just super nervous that time. I didn't want to wait to set up the camera and everything. I just wanted to know my results, so I opened it off camera and I'll put my results somewhere on screen here. So these are my results. I managed to get 4 flat. If you don't know what that means, it means all A is the highest grade, because we don't have A plus here in foundation in science. I don't know why we have A, A minus, and then B plus. And I managed to get 4 flat, which I am so happy about because I've been aiming for it ever since foundation started. It has always been my goal, and this time I was just extra anxious because for the past 2 sem I managed to get 4 flat. So if I manage to get 4 flat for this semester, then I do get that 4 flat. This result is just the accumulation of 3 semesters. So whatever your pointers are, everything is added up and divided, so that is the final pointer that I got, and I'm just super happy about that. I'm just very glad that my hard work paid off, and also I've been worried as well because I was trying to balance YouTube and school life. Like I was uploading videos and editing and everything, and I still needed to revise, and I just tried to do it the best I can, and I'm super happy with my results. Anyways, now I'll be talking a little bit about foundation in science and how I like this course. For the foundation in science at my university, we have to take 5 subjects. So we take biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics, and English. My favorite subject throughout the whole foundation in science has got to be chemistry. I have always enjoyed chemistry ever since high school, and I just love it so much. Although chemistry for semester 3 was kind of tough because it was all about memorizing. It was on the carbon compounds, and semester 3 was just fully on carbon compounds, so we have to learn about alcohol, ethers, alkane, alkene, benzene, all the reaction condition. I almost got crazy memorizing all that. It's a lot of stuff to memorize, but I've always enjoyed learning chemistry, and I love my chemistry lecturers as well, so I really enjoyed chemistry. It is definitely my favorite subject. My second most favorite subject has got to be biology, especially Sem 3, because we are learning all about genetics and the Mendelian's law, and about the reproductive system, about the menstrual cycle. That is literally my favorite parts of biology, and it's all in semester 3, so I really enjoyed biology semester 3. Next, a little bit about maths. For mathematics in uni, it is actually additional mathematics. Like, don't let the name fool you. It is actually add maths. And for this semester, mathematics was actually pretty hard because we have differentiation and integration all in one sem, and it is harder than add maths in SPM. It's more complicated, and you have to do a lot of exercise to get it right. And I definitely don't enjoy mathematics as much as I used to. My least favorite science subject has got to be physics, because I do enjoy learning physics. When it comes to the astronomical part of physics, I want to learn about black holes and about stars, about planets, about the sun and all that. The astronomical parts of physics intrigue me. But when it comes to like the mechanical stuff and like the light bulbs and okay, this time we learn about nuclear fission and fusion, E equals mc square, all that stuff, and I just didn't enjoy it as much. I would prefer biology and chemistry over physics, that's for sure. And then for English, for this semester, I was actually pretty worried about English, and the reason is because I wrote story for the first time since high school. For the past 2 semesters for English, for the essay I just wrote argumentative essays, but this time I wrote story, and the reason is because all the other essays weren't as easy to write. There was one question on why cell phones are dangerous, and at that time I really couldn't think of why cell phones are dangerous, like to that extent. Why cell phones are dangerous for your health, I could only think about all the benefits of cell phones. So I couldn't write that essay. And then there was another essay on the environmental pollution and the ways to overcome it. That is an essay that I could have easily written, but I feel like there is no space to express myself in that. It's just a very boring essay, and I felt boring just writing it. And I feel like a lot of people would be writing that essay simply because our sem 3 biology is on environmental pollution, part of it. So basically, if I write that essay, I'll just be stuffing all of my biology knowledge into one essay. That will be just super boring to read, and the examiner will get bored as well. So I decided that I wanted to write a different essay, so I chose the story. And the story was an easy one. The question was write an essay ending with, and that is the day I decided to change my life. So that is a sentence that is very flexible, and I could have written any story ever. I just wrote about a girl who got lung cancer, and then she wanted to be a cardiologist. She was someone with a dream, and like becoming a cardiologist was her identity. But then she got lung cancer, and lung cancer became her identity. And then she became like sort of depressed and lost, and she just didn't have a clear aim in life anymore. She kept blaming everyone around her. Then there's one fateful day when she and her mother were crossing the road, and there was a motorcycle like speeding towards them, and her mother actually pushed her out of the way, and her mother died in that car accident. Basically, her mom died saving this girl who had lung cancer and who really doesn't want to live anymore, and whose days are counted. And there was this scene where after the father rushed to the hospital and they cuddled and cried and all that, her father told her it is not about how many days you've got left, it's about what you make of that day. And then her father told her a little bit more about what her mom would have liked to tell her had she not died in that car accident. And then she just had this moment of realization. And then this is the sentence which I wrote. I wrote, "Who is to say that someone healthy could live longer than me? And who is to say that my life would be any less significant than someone without lung cancer?" So that is the turning point of her life. And so I ended this story with, that is the day I decided to change my life. The thing about writing stories is I just don't know how to stop. I used 1 hour to write this story, and I was rushing for time to but I managed to finish it in time, and it came out to 10 paragraphs and I had to ask for extra paper, and I was just scared that the examiner wouldn't want to read this like long story, they would just tune out or whatever, and that's why I was kind of worried for my English grade, but thank God I got an A. Overall, foundation in science was a wonderful experience, and I'm glad that I managed to achieve the goal that I set for myself. So that's a little bit about my foundation in science, because some of you guys were saying that you're interested to do foundation in science as well, and that is my results review. This video is not in any way organized. As I said, this is quite a spontaneous video. I just felt like filming my results, and I knew you guys would be curious as well, so that's why this video is here, and I just voiced out my opinion on foundation in science and on how my exams went. Anyways, I hope that you guys have enjoyed watching this video regardless. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.